name's Fiona and welcome back to Crafted by Rose. In today's video we are going to have a whip and chat. Whip stands for work in progress, so get out whatever it is that you're working on at the moment and work along with me. I am currently working on Blue Rose by Laurie Prindle from Diamond Art Club. So let's dive into today's discussion. What I wanted to talk about today is unpopular diamond painting opinions. So the one that I see quite a lot, whether that's on different diamond painting groups on Facebook or different pages on Facebook, sometimes Instagram accounts, is you have too many diamond paintings. Why do you need such a large stash? Or why do you even need a stash? And then they'll go on to justify that statement by saying, well, you'll never be able to complete them all in your lifetime, so why do you have them? Or having more than two at a time causes me to have anxiety. I couldn't have a stash, so why do you? Or it's a waste of money that could be put to better use. Or people brag about how many diamond paintings they have, making other people feel alienated if they can't buy that many kits. And that's how they justify that statement. But my personal opinion on that subject is I don't have a problem with people having stashes. I myself have a stash of diamond paintings. It may be larger than other people's stashes. It may be smaller than other people's stashes. I wouldn't say I have a particularly big stash, but I do have one and I am very happy with it. Why do I have a stash of diamond paintings? And the simple answer to that is that I will go on to different diamond painting companies' websites. I will have a browse through the site, and if I see a diamond painting I like, I'll buy it. And I do that quite often. So I tend to build up a stash. Instead of working on one, then completing it, and then buying another one, I tend to buy multiples in front because I see ones I like. And sometimes if you don't buy it when you see it, you will go back to get it later, and you can sometimes find that it's no longer available. So I get it while I can so that I don't miss out on it. I don't have a problem with diamond painting stashes or people having a stash. I don't think it's anyone else's business if you have a stash of diamond paintings or if you don't have a stash of diamond paintings. And the other part of the issue around that, where they say you're spending too much money on diamond paintings that you could put to better use, my problem with people saying that is it's none of their business what I'm spending my hard-earned money on. It's the money I've earned, and I get to spend that money how I choose. And how I spend my money has no personal effect on you, so you don't get to have an opinion on how I spend my money. I don't judge you on how you spend yours, so don't judge me by how I spend mine. That's just my personal opinion on the subject. You may differ, you may not. Let's move on. The next one that I wanted to discuss is why buy so many expensive diamond paintings. That is another one I see quite often as well. People saying, oh, you've got so many, all the kits that you've got are really expensive. Why do you need to buy so many expensive ones? Why buy expensive diamond painting kits if you're only diamond painting to help with anxiety or depression? Why spend anywhere between $80 to $130 for one kit when you can get the same kit off of AliExpress for only $20? And the reason that people buy those more expensive kits, which I myself, I tend to buy the more expensive kits. The majority of my stash, I'd say like 98% of my stash, are all from Diamond Art Club. And the reason I do that is because they have good quality kits. It's that old adage of you get what you pay for. Also, there will be licensed artwork. They will be paying their artists for their work instead of just robbing them of their artwork. So let's move on. The other one is why have a large stash of hand-turned diamond painting pens? And they'll go on, when they say that, they'll also say along with it, why not use the pen that comes free with your diamond painting kit? instead of paying $40+ for a hand turn pen, which, yes, you could use the pen that is provided with your kit that you normally get for free, but those are the size of that. The barrel of those pens is kind of like a biro, so it's very slim and small, and it's okay if you're diamond painting for a short time. But for me, if I'm diamond painting, should I say, for perhaps an hour or more, it becomes really uncomfortable in my hand, and it makes my hand and wrist ache. So for me, I need something that's more ergonomical, so I prefer to get myself a hand-turned pen. The hand-turned pens that you can get from different turners tend to be more ergonomical in their design, which makes it, when you're using them, it makes it easier on your wrist, and it also makes it easier for you to grip hold of that pen. So that's why I and other people will have a hand-turned pen instead of using the pen that comes free with the kit. The other part of it, that when people say, why do you have a large stash of hand-turned pens, is if you're going to buy a luxury hand-turned pen, why do you need multiples? Why not just get one? After all, one will get the job done. But we like pretty things. If I see a couple of diamond painting pens and they really call out to me and I think they're really pretty, I will get all three, and I will use all three of those pens. I won't, obviously I'm not likely to use all three at the same time, but I will at some point use each pen. Let's move on. Also, the other one I tend to hear quite just as much as the pen one is, why do you have such a large stash of custom-made drill trays? And with that, they'll go on to say, why do you need a custom drill tray to begin with? Why not use the tray that comes free with your toolkit in your diamond painting? It will get the job done just as well. And really, that's not particularly true, at least not for myself. The trays that you tend to get free with your diamond painting kits, it tends to be one of two. You either get that small green boat where it doesn't have a funnel, and because it's so small, you're having to refill that a lot more than what you would a custom tray, because the custom trays you get tend to be quite a bit larger. So it's making more work for yourself using the ones that come with the kits, because you're refilling them more often. Then the other tray that you tend to get free with your kit is the Mosfet boat. I do like the Mosfet boat. The only issue I have with it, well, there's two issues that I personally have with it, is one, I don't find the edges of the tray to be tall enough, that they tend to be rather shallow, and when you pour the drills in, if you've poured in just a little bit too much and you go to shake your tray to get your drills to line up, then sometimes the drills tend to come out of the drill tray and fall onto your work surface, and then you're having to hunt and pick up drills wherever they're spilt. So for those two reasons, I tend to prefer to get a custom tray from different sellers on Etsy, because the custom trays that you get tend to be the 3D printed ones, and at this point there are quite a few different independent makers and sellers of those trays, and they all tend to have their own different take on a diamond painting tray, so they have their own slightly different design, so you can tend to find one that works better for you. With all the different makers of trays, there's something that's there to suit everyone's preference. So for me, I tend to go for the trays that are bigger than the Mosfet boat, but smaller than that giant white boat that you can get from Amazon. So I prefer to have a tray in between that size, and I prefer it with the taller edges so that my drills don't pop over the side. So that's why I do that. As to why people tend to have more than one custom diamond painting tray goes back to what I was saying, where different makers and sellers of these diamond painting trays all have their own slightly different designs or takes on a diamond painting tray. So people will tend to want to try out their particular tray to see if that design of tray is better than the ones that they already have. So you tend to build up a stash of drill trays that way. The other thing I wanted to mention is one of my biggest pet peeves with diamond painting and any other craft really is companies that falsely claim that they're offering free shipping or delivery, when really it's not that they're offering free shipping or delivery. It's more a case of the price is the shipping is included in the price. And let me explain what I mean by that. So some company could be selling a diamond painting for $60 and the shipping for that painting when you go to check out could be $19. It may be more or less depending on where you live and where it's got to be shipped to. But for example's sake, then the painting is $60. They're wanting $19 for shipping, so that's a total of $79. Then a week later, that diamond painting that was being advertised at $60 plus whatever you got to pay for shipping, it's now being advertised as $79 with free shipping. It's not free shipping. You've just combined the price of the painting and then put the price of the shipping into that and combined the two to come up with that price. If it was free shipping, then that painting would still be $60, not $79. It's $79 because you've put the price of shipping into the kit and then class it as being free delivery. It's not free delivery, it's not free shipping, it's shipping included in the price. I have no problem with companies including the shipping in the price of shipping into the item, as long as they're very honest and clear about that fact, that it will say shipping included in price. Don't confuse the issue and falsely put free delivery. It's not free delivery. So with that said, I hope you've enjoyed today's video, if not, at least found it useful or interesting. If you have liked today's video, then please do give it a like. If you would like to see more content like this, then please do click on the subscribe button. If you're already subscribed to the channel, then please make sure you have your notifications bell turned on. That way you will get a notification of when I upload another video. So I've thoroughly enjoyed having you here with me today, and I hope to see all of you in the next one. Bye.